Hello, Flosstube. It's Robert here. Sorry about my hair. My hair is at a stage where I don't want to cut it, but it also kind of wants to do whatever it wants to do. So, anyway, I know this is a couple days late. I was waiting on something that I was hoping would come, and it did, so I'm so excited to show that, but I'll save that for the end of the video. Also, that will be tied into that. I'm going to just mention it now. I realized I am coming up on 1 year on Flosstube. My first Flosstube video went up April 9th of 2017. So today is Saturday the 7th. So that's in 2 days. So I'm going to do a 1 year anniversary giveaway. Details will be at the end of the video when I share what I had purchased. Anyway, I realized I'm gonna do one purchase because this was a purchase that I had done prior to last video, and I forgot to share it because it was in my working whip bag that I like to take everywhere. It's got, I don't know, 10 projects in it or something crazy. But I bought this, and it's missing one color because I'm using it on a whip right now. I got it at Joann's. It's DMC New Colors. I don't even know. Just says New Colors. Has these 3 patterns. And there's 8 colors? Yeah, 8 colors. Guess it helps if I look back here. Yeah, I don't know when it came out. Oh, I'm sorry. 16 colors. My bad. 16 colors. 8 soft, 8 bright, and vibrant colors. So it's got 8 soft colors and then 8 very vibrant. I'm using one of the vibrant colors, and then it came with a little package of those 3 patterns that I may or may not stitch. So I forgot to share that last week. So there was a purchase. I think I only spent, I don't know, $8 or something on it. I'm not sure. But there's that. Anyway, moving on to whips. So this is a combination new start / finish, and I'll tell you why. So I was cleaning out some of my crafting supplies and came across this and forgot that I had even stitched it. Oh yeah, disclaimer, sorry for the colorful language. It was a bookmark. It's basically finished. It's on plastic canvas. I stitched it a couple years ago maybe. I want to say it's a 14 count mesh. I'm not sure. It's the smallest count mesh of plastic canvas that I could find at Joann's or Hobby Lobby, one of the two. And I want to say it's stitched using 3 strands. Yeah, stitched using 3 strands. And then I think 2 strands on the back stitching. So it says, shut the blank up. Has little pretty flower vines. And then 2 little birdies. And it's just got a little bit of back stitching. And then for the eyeballs, used French knots. And then some back stitching for their feet. But there was that. Found it, thought it was cute. Technically it's a finish from a couple years ago. But I decided I wanted to restart it. Haven't gotten very far because when I decided I wanted to restart it, it was Friday, maybe? Thursday? I don't know. One of the days. And that's where I got on it. Ooh, you can see dog hair. Anyway, so there's where I got just the top vine, and that's it. This is, or it's supposed to be, an even weave. 28 count maybe, even weave. It's white. It is not even at all. And how I discovered it was I had originally purchased and started stitching one of my preschoolers on it. I can't remember. I'll get to that when I share that whip. But I started that and got about that far, and I'm like, you know, fence posts are looking a little wonky. I'm not liking this. So that's when I restarted on that. But I figured for something as small as that, it really doesn't make any difference if it's straight or not. It's supposed to be cute and whimsical and colorful with the language and all of that. So I stitched this color green, I want to say, is the new color that I borrowed. Didn't borrow, but took out of the new package. So there's that. There's a new whip. Not serious about it. I mean, it was cute. I can't remember where I found it, because like I said, I stitched it, I don't know, two or 3 years ago probably. But my guess is it was like on Pinterest or somebody had the graph on Pinterest, and I thought it was hilarious because at the time that I stitched it, I was in that kind of a mood, you know what I mean? But anyway, I digress. So next whip is, and I didn't take it out of the hoop, so I apologize. But it's from my Just Cross Stitch February 2018 winter sampler. Now, you may notice I have changed a couple of things. So the letter I, this line, were charted for white. I did not like it. It didn't show up. So I started stitching it. Oh no, that's the color I borrowed from that package. It's this one. So I started stitching it in a blue because I figured, okay, it's winter. You know what reminds me of winter? Well, blue for snow. Yeah, that was the color. So it's color 3890, which is kind of like a light, vibrant, beautiful blue. So there's that. So I changed so all the white is that color, and then I decided it needed a little bit of extra, make it look like winter, and I think you can see it there. There's a shimmer. Well, the shimmer is captured by using silver blending filament. So I'm super glad that I jumped on the bandwagon of the clearance Krennic. Need to go check and see if they got more, because I'm finding that if something is, I feel, is missing from a project, I jump to Krennic and, oh, where can I add sparkles? Anyway, whatever. It is what it is. So yeah, so I subbed out that 3890. Now, you probably saw. So a lot of my projects, I do this too. And what it is I kind of bend the top band that says DMC, slide the barcode over it, and then whatever piece that I've cut off, I just kind of slide it on there. And that way then I know that that is a working thread. Because I don't have everything bobbinated. Eventually, I'll get to where I have an entire DMC collection bobbinated. Got a pretty good dent by getting all of the Stitcher's Retreat bobbinated. The flosses, well, one skein of each floss bobbinated for that one. Speaking of which, I have purchased a fabric from 123stitch.com for Stitcher's Retreat, and I want to say it's a 28 count, easy count Lugana, because I saw somebody's video, and I wish I knew who it was, but somebody's video talking about stitching 1/1 and how they could do, I think it was a 25 or a 28. Anything more than that, it wasn't happening. Well, a lot of you may know, some of you may not know, but I had bought 32 count easy grid fabric from heavenandearthdesigns.com with the intentions of stitching 1/1 because I was trying to save money on buying the fabric, and yeah, no, it ain't happening. Ain't happening. Not at all. So that should hopefully be coming. It was actually really cheap. It was well, really cheap for fabric, right? Because the Haid, if I got the 32 count in the size that I would need to do 2/2, it was $81 or $82 or something for the fabric, which, Lord have mercy. I mean, I spent like, what, $40 or something, you know, $50, whatever it was, on the floss, and it's not even all the floss that is required. So anyway, I digress, right? So that'll hopefully come. Hopefully I won't have that many issues. I know I've got 28 count fabric. I mean, in that one that I'm restitching that saying on is a 28, and it's not an issue, so I don't think it'll be an issue. I haven't tested out 1/1. Anyway, I'll try it, right? Try everything once. So there's that. Next whip that I worked on this week. I've worked on a lot of things. So that last one I didn't get a whole lot done, but it is what it is, right? Stitch what I want to stitch. Stitchy bug rules. So the next one is Night Flight. That's the name of the pattern. The Prairie Schooler Night Flight. Got pretty far. I'm not going to take it out of the hoop. So I've got the whole top border done. So I got the 31 and the 13 done. The picket fence. Started on this side, decided I wanted to go to this side, so I got more of the picket fence done. Got the moon done. I got the whole back end of the broom done, and I started on the tops of the houses that are below the witch. So there's that. This one, these are so much fun. I'm really enjoying these. So there's that. Then I'm gonna put it in the baggie because otherwise I get lost, right? Speaking of which, I have maybe 2 bags of floss from like Joann's that I bought for projects way back when, and couldn't tell you what project any of them are for. So yeah. So this one is, the next one is my nephew's stocking, which is out of this Christmas Stockings Leisure Arts Hirschner's booklet, leaflet deal. And didn't do a whole lot. I want to do some more. But I got all the lighter colored antler stitched, the top part anyway. Still need a little bit more, I think, right here, and then a little bit more down here, and then I'll be ready to move down. I think there's a few snowflakes and things. So there's that. This one's a lot of fun. Still haven't gone to go check out the home improvement stores for these rare earth magnets, see if they got the bigger ones, so I can start selling them, because I just think they are too cute. And I want to say these buttons are from Just Another Button company. I don't know. I got them at Walmart, I think. And I want to say it said Just Another Button. I don't know. I saw them, saw the ponies. I liked them, especially the blue one and the green one, which you'll see on my other project. And then I know that this is late notice for a lot of you, but me, cross-stitching Darlene, all spoons, no forks, I think is her name. Lori from Giffery, Lori, I think is her username, but Lori, and then I think it's Kate from Cross Stitching Kate. I don't know. I can't remember her username either. I'm bad with names, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, so we're all participating in a kind of sal together because we all have the same booklet, and thought it would be fun to do something together. So here's my start. I restarted. I had originally started this on the 32 count easy grid, and then I'm like, why am I stitching that on that? That's such a beautiful fabric, and it's a beautiful piece. I could probably do a smaller Haid on that 2/2. So I'm in the process of frogging all of this out on that other fabric because I started it on this. This is a 16 count white Aida that I gridded myself with the gridding pin. I got almost the whole maypole completed. Very cute. It's just in a small Q-snap. I'm not a fan of the small Q-snaps, I gotta say. I couldn't figure out why I never used my small Q-snap, and it's because I don't like it. I like the big Q-snaps. But I was an idiot and already cut my fabric down, you know, essentially this wide. And then of course it goes, you know, clear out to here or something. Oh well, whatever. Live and learn, right? So there's that. It's gonna be so stinking cute. I can already tell. But this is out of, so if anybody else wants to join, we're doing it on Instagram. By all means, be my guest. Join. Let me know. Send me a private message on Instagram or wherever. Let me know that you want to do it. Or, I mean, even leave a comment on here and let me know. But this is a Leisure Arts 5 Seasons of Quilts book. I showed it, I think it was last week or the week before, as a new purchase haul deal. But it's got spring, which is back here, spring, summer, which is on the front, fall, winter, and holiday. And I just think these are all just stinking cute. Absolutely cute. So there's that. So we're all doing the sal on it, and we have a hashtag, which I'm drawing a blank. It'll be in the description below. So if you want to participate, I got the book at Hobby Lobby not too long ago, really. Basically the same day or a couple days before I shot that video that I shared it, and it was $8 for that. So if you definitely want to join, be my guest, join please. The more the merrier, right? If you don't want to do it now, you know, that's fine. You could still use the hashtag, and it's a hashtag that I'm following on Instagram. I film with my phone, so I can't check. But it's a hashtag that I'm following on my Instagram, so if you start it, you know, a month from now, whatever, when Mania starts, then I'll be able to go and see it because it'll pop up. Then I didn't stitch on Elizabeth. I want to get back to stitching on Elizabeth, but recently I've been wanting to do some of these fun, a little more easy kind of things. So we're gonna get into my last whip. So if you recall, last week I did a kind of goal / call to action that if I didn't work on this, I needed you guys to hold me accountable because I just hadn't been working on her. Not because I didn't want to, I just, I don't know, didn't feel like it. Other things called, I guess. Other things called my attention. So if you follow me on Instagram, you already know that I pulled her out. So, got that in the way. It's my Mirabilia August Peridot Fairy. And I wasn't that far along. I don't remember exactly where I was, but I know most of this, especially the purples, I was up here on. Some of the black, I think this black I was down here maybe. Had some of these little deals. No, not on this side. I was down to here, I think, on the black right here. Had, you know, these little deals that are, you know, the purple shade kind of mapped in. I got one more that I need to map in, and then the rest will be black, and then this inside center of all of these will be the various shades of purples and whites and stuff. I don't have a whole lot more to go, really. I need to finish stitching the wing, finish the dress, and then I'm ready for beading. So from 123stitch.com I've ordered more Peacemaker size 24 and 26 not beads, size 24 and 26 Peacemakers tapestry needles. Those are my needle of choice right now. So all of my needles are Peacemakers. These ones I think are 26 or 24. I'm not sure. But they're my favorite needles as of the moment. So I've ordered those, and I've ordered Peacemaker beading needles. A package of those. So those will hopefully be here soon. Because, like I said, I really don't have that much. I got to finish her wing and her dress. And, I mean, look how far I came with her. I've come a long way in a week. So if I can start doing that, setting up some kind of a goal, you know, and it wasn't even that hard of a goal. It was, you know, I will pick her up and work on her. I didn't say I'm going to work on her for a day or 2 days or 3 days of the week. I just bumped the microphone. I am so sorry. I didn't make it a harsh goal or anything, or a, you know, very concrete goal. I just left it as a very vague, open-ended, you know, I will pick her up and I will work on her. And I did. And I continued working on her. I found the love of Miss Peridot Fairy. So there she is. Now I'm going to show you the back, because I showed you the back of my nephew's stocking, and a lot of people said that it was pretty, which it is, and I really don't care if it isn't, quite honestly, because I don't care. You're not going to look at the back, right? Especially with a stocking, that's going to be filled in. So with this piece, I played around with a couple of techniques that I had read about online. You know, I did the one stitch at a time technique. I did the traditional starting at the left, working to the right one leg, and then back again one leg. And then one that I found that worked really well with this piece is starting on the right hand side, doing the one leg all the way across to the left and then back again. And it wastes floss, I think, especially on like this, but it makes it nicer, neater. The needle has an easier time going through to end and start threads because I'm stitching her with three threads. It's on a 14 count oatmeal or light oatmeal. But I think the techniques were working for me. And again, I carried threads. I didn't care. I mean, you see all my little spider web of threads. Nobody's gonna see it. She's gonna be framed when she's all said and done. She'll be framed. Nobody will see it. I'm not worried about it. It is what it is, right? So there is her. So I did work on her. All right. Next goal. So on my last video, Jan, who's been a subscriber since the beginning, has given me a bunch of stitchy kindness gifts and things. Was asking about my Imperial Dragon. I don't have the pattern over here because it's in one of my other whip bags with the whip, but I do have the Imperial Phoenix. So it is the companion piece to this Imperial Phoenix. Oh! I don't know what that was. But it's this guy right here. Imperial Dragon. It's a fairly easy stitch, I think. Just a couple of colors. Not too many. And so she was asking when I was going to pull him out and work on him. So my new goal, because my goal with working on Mirabilia, Miss Peridot Fairy, had worked so well, and I like that. I like, you know, kind of challenging myself. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Again, I'm going to leave it vague. I am going to say for the next week, I will work on Imperial Dragon. And if I don't, you guys hold me accountable, right? I know it's supposed to be fun and whatever. Well, to me, this is kind of fun. So I don't know if you guys like it. I like it. It was a lot of fun to kind of challenge myself and all of that, because what was it? Like last count I had like 27 whips or something ridiculous. I finished a couple of things, but I've also started several other things, so need to get them under control. I'm thinking probably, because next month, I mean, it's Mania, right? And let's be honest, you know, the thing is stitch 15 new starts. I don't think I'm going to do 15 new starts, because I still think, if nothing else, I have at least 25. But I'm pretty sure I'm somewhere around the 27 to 30 mark. Roughly, give or take. So maybe with Mania, I will do, you know, maybe 1 or 2 starts, but then I'll make it a goal to pull out, you know, some of my old whips that I haven't worked on in a while and work on them and kind of do the same thing. So with that said, I'm gonna do a call to action to everybody. So if there's a whip that you've seen on my channel that you like and that you would like to see me work on next week, leave it in a comment. You know, ask me about the whip, ask me to work on it. And maybe that'll be the whip that I choose my goal for next week. So this coming week, so next week, hopefully I'll report that I've worked on Imperial Phoenix. And I'm going to say a little more concrete, but still vague. I'm going to say that in order for it to qualify as worked on, I need to have put at least 10 stitches, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but excuse me, I also don't want to kill my stitchy bug. So usually by 10 stitches I know if it's something I want to work on or not. So if I get to that 10 stitches and I still want to work on it, great. Continue away, have fun, appease the stitchy bug. But if I get to 10 stitches and I'm not interested, I'll put it away, I'll try again. But in order for it to qualify as being worked on, I need to put at least 10 stitches into Imperial Dragon. So, I need a drink. Today I'm not having coffee, today I'm having Venom, which is my coffee of choice, energy drink. Woo! This one's black cherry kiwi. Anyway, I've got some notes written down. So, a couple of people that I have just started watching this week that I want to mention. Of course, cross-stitching Darlene, all spoons, no forks. I didn't just start watching her this week, it was last week. And I mentioned her last video, or yeah, in the last video. But if you haven't checked her out, check her out. She's pretty awesome. Her name is cross-stitching_Darlene, all spoons and no forks. Go check her out. She's got a couple of videos. Her first one explains why her name is the way it is. So I'll let you go check. It was pretty interesting. She's quite hilarious. So definitely go check her out. Then Stephany In Stitches, and everybody's going to be linked below as per usual. Stephany In Stitches is really awesome. I just started watching her this week. I actually found her video, one of her videos that came up as a recommended, so I started watching it. And then Tuesday, Michelle Garrett at Bendy Stitchy Michelle mentioned her. Excuse me. Anyway, so Michelle Garrett mentioned Stephany In Stitches because she's got an ornament exchange. So if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Instagram. You contact Stephany In Stitches. So she's got a YouTube channel. She also has Instagram. So does Darlene. You contact Stephany on, I believe it's Instagram. Tell her that you're interested in the ornament exchange. And I know I may be a little late, so Stephany, I'm sorry if you get a few more interests. But she wants to do an ornament exchange. It's kind of like an ATC kind of deal, as far as I can tell. So everybody will stitch up, you know, ornaments and things, and then send them to their partner. She'll send a form to you, so she's organizing the whole thing. But she'll send a form to you. It asks for your name and a few other things, your address, if you're willing to ship internationally, that kind of stuff. So go check her out, and then if you want to be a part of the ornament exchange, contact her. Then a couple other people that I watched that I think you guys should go and watch. Ladybird Stitcher. I just found her. I watched one of her videos. I am so far behind on videos, it's not even funny. And then I keep finding new ones because it's weird because I watch all kinds of different videos on YouTube, so my recommend thing is like a mix of gaming videos and how-tos and crafting and cross-stitching and all these things. And so something will pop up, you know, a month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever, later, and say, hey, check this person out, and it's like their first video, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I go there and they've got like 5 or 6 videos already, and it's like, well, shoot. So I digress. Check out Ladybird Stitcher. I'll link her below. Also, I Heart Cross Stitch. Check her out. And I hope I don't butcher this name. Marilla, 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 and Morgan Show. Check her out. And then Leah Noel. Check her out. Those are the ones that I found this week. Check them all out. They're pretty cool. I've only watched, maybe 1 or 2 videos of theirs because I'm trying to get caught up on Flosstube videos. So check all of them out. Again, the ornament exchange with Stephany, and then the Sal that Darlene, myself, and Lori and Kate are doing. Check that out as well. Whew. Last but not least, so my only technical purchase for this week that I have to share with you is something from Marlene, Stitchin by the Lake. Hello, Marlene. Oh, isn't just, oh, I have no words. I have no words. None. None. No words. Absolutely stunning. It's a project bag with a zipper, and it's lined. Quite beautiful. And then, because I watched her most recent video, and she had a bunch of these that she was showing. This one has the key jewel, or key charm, rather. And I love old keys. I love all kinds of keys. I collect keys. I have a pattern, a free pattern that I got. I don't even know. I think it was from a French website or something. That has a bunch of keys on it and locks and things. I love them. So when I saw the key and saw this kind of paisley pink and teal kind of color, I had to have it. So I ordered it. She talked about how to contact her to purchase. I contacted her, bought it, and she shipped it out, and it got here really quick. So I ordered it. What day was that? Monday? No. Tuesday or Wednesday. Something like that. And it already got here today. Woo! It's so pretty. So pretty. Thank you, Marlene. You have outdone yourself. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then she included 2 skeins of floss. So thank you for those. Those are actually, so blue's my #1 favorite color, but I like greens, especially paired with blues. And those 2, like, that's my favorite shade of blue, I think. And then that shade of green just complements that blue so nicely. So I need to find something to stitch with these 2, and I don't know what yet, but something amazing. So there's that. So that's my one and only purchase for this week that I can show you. The other stuff from 123 Stitch I'll show hopefully next week. Hopefully it'll be here by then. So what's tied into that? So the giveaway, right? This is probably what a lot of you have been waiting for, and I'm sorry that I made you wait till the end of the video. I know I had mentioned several videos back, probably, I don't know, 6 months ago maybe, that I wanted to do a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. Well, that hasn't happened just yet, and I'm coming up to 1 year anniversary. So I want to do a giveaway for 1 year anniversary. So a couple of things, a couple of rules to kind of follow. 1, you have to be subscribed to enter. 2, don't mention anything about a giveaway in the comment box below or anything, because I don't want a bunch of people that aren't really stitchy whatever, you know, in the Flosstube community. I don't want a bunch of people coming over to try to clog the comments with stuff to try to win a giveaway, because there's a bunch of people like that that are out there that just want to win just to win, kind of a thing. And then last thing, so comment, don't mention, or be subscribed, don't mention that it's a giveaway in a comment. Last thing, comment your favorite color, and I will include, so comment your favorite color palette, let's say that. So mine is those blues and greens, right? So comment your favorite color palette of 2 colors, and I will include a couple of skeins of floss for you, just like Marlene did for me. Yeah, so do that. And so how it'll work, so if you do those, obviously whoever wins, you're going to get 2 packages. So you're going to get one from Marlene, and then you're going to get one from me. So how I'm going to work it, whoever wins, I'll pay Marlene, and then you, me, and Marlene need to figure out what it is that you're wanting of her bag. So watch her videos. You can talk to her through email, talk to me through email, all of that kind of stuff. I'll put my email down below. I think it is down below, but I'll put it in anyway, even if it's not. So then we can figure out what kind of bag it is that you want of Marlene's, and then I'll pay her and she'll ship that directly to you, and then I will ship the 2 skeins of floss in a separate package. So it is open to international, so our brothers and sisters and friends across the pond are eligible to enter this giveaway as well. So just follow those 3, be subscribed, don't comment anything about a giveaway, and comment your favorite 2 colors, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to leave the contest open until next week, and at that point I'll pick a winner using the random number generator thing, and come up with that, and yeah, it'll be in next week's video who won. So I'm excited, so excited. Can't believe it's been a year. It's gone super fast. So anyway, that is all I have. I've rambled quite a bit, messed with my mic quite a bit, burped quite a bit. Sorry, oops. But I had a lot of progress, and it was a lot of fun. So don't forget, contest, those 3 rules, and then hold me accountable if I don't work on Imperial Dragon. Until next time, happy stitching, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.